unrepeatable.
Welcome cousins to another video of Escape from Tarkov. Today we're going to look into Shturman. Shturman spawns in a sawmill camp. He likes to be right next to the logs. That's where you'll mostly find him, but he can also roam around the camp. His goons are mostly separated and you'll have to look out and keep your eyes open at all times to scout around and find them. When Shturman is hurt, he likes to retreat to the sandbags or the beach. You have to look at both locations if you can't find him. And now, of course, this is just theory. There's always a very slim chance of him being at an old place or sitting in a bush. Always bring some nades when you're hunting him. And when you can't find him but you know he's there, just throw one out and listen for the audio cues. Okay, and now for the how to kill Shturman. There's two ways. I'll put the timestamps right here. You can skip ahead if you do not want to see either one of them. We'll start out with the easiest way, the defensive way. We'll take position on top of the sniper rock all the way in the back. You put your scope to 200 meters and you scope about one head above his head and he'll surely die by a first shot. And always keep listening to those sound cues. There's a very particular sound cue, this one. Let's listen to it again. It's one tap, two tap. And that's when you actually know Shturman is there. What you also want to do is jump on the second rock right next to the rock where the sniper scav is sitting. You need to do this because everyone looks at sniper rock. On this rock, I found out that way less people actually look here. You have some cover on the left from the rock on your left side. And from the right side, you can actually see them if they see you. Right. So when you're up here, be aware of your surroundings and scout it every now and then. That is if your game plan is actually to stay up here a bit longer. The things to look for while you do this is to make sure he's in an open spot when you kill him so he can actually protect his body from people that want to loot him as long as you stay on the rock. You do need to beware when you do this because people try to push you from the back, and as soon as people push you from the back and other people start hearing shots, they'll try to loot Shturman. So there is a big risk in losing the loot of Shturman when you do this. This is also why I personally prefer instantly running down and looting Shturman. I also like the PvP around the camp, but most of all, I'm going in for the loot. On the other hand, if you're a beginning player, I would probably advise you to take it a bit more slow and actually take your time on the rock and make sure there's no more PMCs around when you go into the camp to actually loot Shturman. Now, there is another spot you want to loot when Shturman has spawned. We'll come back to that later. I don't think the defensive way needs more explanation, but if you do want to see some of the defensive way in action, make sure to take a look at either one of these videos. In both videos I take the defensive approach. And now for the aggressive way, we're going back to the drawing board. So first thing we need to know is how to path to the camp. So Woods is actually the first map where I like to use my compass if I do not recognize where I spawn. The camp is on the south side on the map. Also, we want to look for the sniper rock as a landmark on the map. When you know where the sniper rock is, you know where the camp is. It's right next to it. Now about pushing Shturman aggressively, there is a no-go zone and this is the north side. I'll show you a clip right now of why you should not. You don't want to do this because there's literally no cover around. If you sit on the rock, PMCs will snipe you. If you sit next to it, you're an easy target for Shturman and his guards. Now that we know this, let's get more into what I do prefer and would advise. What I like to do is push from the east side of the camp. Even when I come from the west, I will walk over the beach on the south side to the east side of the camp. The key to killing Shturman, or any boss really, is repositioning. If you peek the same angle twice, chances are you'll get head tapped instantly. Now let's get more into pushing from the east side and let me actually show you what I do. So as you can see, I spawn on the west side of the map and I'm currently pushing towards the camp. Since I make all these guides in online play instead of offline, the footage I'll be showing will never be perfectly as we would plan it out, which I think is a more realistic view on what you would be experiencing in the actual matches. There will always be random variables that you can't hold into account while planning out your game plan. Anyway, I like to show you one or two matches instead of one perfect offline match with realistic view on what we can expect on this map. It's a very busy place, so do not expect to get an easy Shturman kill. Currently we're arriving at the west side of the camp. We're gonna take a little peek at this little hill over the camp to see if we can get our eyes on Shturman. But then I hear this guy. Now we're trying to get a visual or an audio cue right here, which we get. But it's that quiet that I didn't even hear it. There's also no response to the nade. Oh. I hate that impact though. Someone's shooting me with a suppressed weapon, probably from Sniper Rock. I need to pick this up. Did you guys hear any shots while I was calling? Alright. So that means the guy probably ran on. Some really poor shots there. But then again, the guy looked pretty naked and we have no reason to push this at all. All his exits are in our vision. God damn it, dude. No, I'm missing. Two of the three shots were lead shots, where I just tried to shoot in front of him where he moves to. There we go. I mean, the things he took with him are pretty damn good. Like the things that he has in his bag, the things that he found. Wait, Shturman? So here, finally, Shturman announces himself. 1 tap, 2 tap. Remember, guys. Or is this like a bait request? Man, 3 shots to the fucking chest. Didn't give a fuck. So what I mean with bait request is actually just a bait. Because the sound of Shturman is so recognizable, people can actually replicate it and they'll bait you into thinking Shturman is there and to push. And for this game, I thought Shturman was not there, so there's a big chance in someone actually doing this. But one of his guards could be here, but he's not. Not on the left side. But I guess the guy I saw running earlier was a guard. Good drop. Good drop. Not drop. Keep. So I'm looking for that angle right there. When I walk down. That's another spot he likes to sit in. And now for high valuable loot spots in the camp. This table is one of them. There could spawn a red keycard right there. I need water. He likes to stir up. I saw a guy. Oh, if you're looting my kill, there you go. Little present for you. Really need a drink. I'll just drink this. Back. It all seems clear. Really weird. Even that seems clear. Little fucking rat, dude. He killed Shturman? Wow. I can't believe it, guys. A fucking rat killed him. And so, like I said, not everything always goes according to plan. A level 27. Yeah, so like I said in the video, don't be this guy. Another one of the high valuable loot spots is behind in this truck. There's a violet keycard spawn. And the odds are like that. Yep. Yeah, I just need to get out right now, honestly. Fighting over another SVDS that I can't even bring with me. It's not worth it. As you can see, I'm always making sure I have something in my back to cover it. I'm using the bushes, I'm using the rocks, using the trees, making sure that the guy on the other angle on the rock does not have visual on me. Hey. Now, because I killed 2 of them, the last guard alone is not that much of a big deal. So I can actually push in and get my loot out. Rigged shit. Dude, I paid them, dude. Again, trying to get a sound cue out of a raider or the bosses. Now he didn't give me the sound cue. I know he's not nearby. He's not in any of these bushes. I know he's either in the big left corner or he's on the right back corner at the warehouse. Ouch! And now for the third high valuable loot spot you want to check. If Shturman has spawned, there is a 100% ammo spawn right here. Any ammo that Shturman and his guards use will be here. In big amounts, you should check it. But it's a very dangerous spot and it's hard to find. I'd recommend crawling over the floor so you actually get the white dot in your screen that there is something nearby. Thing is, right, if you get out at every time you get into situations like that, you never make the big buck, man. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you find this guide helpful. If you did, make sure to let me know and down below in the comments. Leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I noticed that 94% of you is not subscribed to my channel. It would really help me out if you did. Thank you so much and see you on the next one.